All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, Kodak Black got into some trouble. We got some beef with Southside, the producer. But first, let's talk about the security guard for rapper Kodak Black injured in Tallahassee shooting. Tallahassee, the police department reports. Let's talk about that. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out the music and entertainment playlist, hopefully for no more videos like this. But security guard for nationally known rapper Kodak Black was shot early Monday morning in the parking lot of Tennessee McDonald's by an individual in a car who police say following him and his entourage before open fire at 3 a.m. Black, who was in Tallahassee as the headliner at the Culture 3 Fest, and his entourage were leaving Baja, how I said that right, Baja Beach Club on Pensacola Street when they were followed by several vehicles who attempted to cut them off, according to the preliminary incident report by the Tallahassee Police Department. The police department spokeswoman Alicia Turner confirmed the shooting outside of Dewey Street fast food eatery and that one person was seriously injured but could not provide additional details. According to the preliminary investigation, reports obtained by the Democrat Black group went to McDonald's on Tallahassee and Dewey Street and blocked the entrance with the vehicle. Black insisted on going inside the store to pick up his order despite his security team attempting to do so. Instead, the same vehicle that gave a chase earlier appeared in the parking lot, left, and then returned when its occupants began shooting. According to the preliminary reports, a security guard was shot in the leg and was taken to the hospital, and Black was rushed away in another armored vehicle. As of Monday, the security was undergoing surgery. Security guard was undergoing surgery after being shot, and it's sad, bro. And if what they said, femoral artery in the leg and losing a large amount of blood. Culture is it Culture 3 Fest? Because they got a culture with a 3 instead of an E. Was large all day. Music festival held at 10 nightclub at Tennessee Strip over the weekend. Black was among several artists who performed at the outdoor event, 18 and up event. It's unfortunate, bro. Instead of letting security go get the food he wanted to get out, he a target. They were just talking about what Jim Jones said like last year, a couple years ago, that being a rapper is the most dangerous job. And you could dispute that because you got a situation where police officers got dangerous jobs, that's with so much racial tension. But being a rapper is super duper dangerous. And I hope his security guard good. Forget all the other stuff about him being a target. Hopefully security guard go, because Sean Taylor, the safety, they played in Miami and played with the Washington Redskins at the time. They known as the Washington football team. He got shot in the leg, and the people that robbed his house thought they'd shoot him in the leg and get away. Worst thing would be attempted murder with robbery, and he ended up dying. From he ended up dying for that leg shot. So you see somebody in the leg. I remember Plies had a song, forget what it was. You shoot him in the leg, act like you killed him. Well, you can't kill somebody shooting in the leg, especially if you hit a major artery, in which they did with him. And it's sad though, man, because people like Kodak Black, that's his age group, they don't fear death. They don't fear nothing. They don't respect authority. They don't fear authority. You know what I'm saying? That very well could have been him getting shot and killed. And thinking somebody that's just been in prison, out of prison, just had a nice little bit in prison, got beat up by the guards in prison. You know what I'm saying? You think he would kind of move with a little bit more value for life. Excuse me, but these kids don't care about nothing. They don't care about their life. They don't respect authority or nothing. And for him to disobey his security, man, that's just stupid. They the ones that lay out the travel plans and all of that. And Florida with the concert, they talking about in Atlanta, COVID don't exist. Excuse me, take off my shoes, my Crocs. They talking about Atlanta, COVID don't exist. Let me tell you something. In Florida, COVID really don't exist. A little south of Georgia, it really don't exist. And them having concerts and stuff. But for him, man, hopefully he learned to listen to his security. You know, he in Tallahassee, so, you know, in these little towns, you know, like the dude in Stinctures, before he died, old boy from San Diego knocked him out on the stage. Towns like San Diego, Tallahassee, they got something to prove. They got something to prove and try to make a name for themselves. And for me, whoever it was and whatever he got beef with, and maybe he don't know who it was, if they black, we got to respect the value black people's life. You know what I'm saying? We don't respect each other at all. We don't respect each other's lives at all. So when I blame people who do move away from the neighborhood, who don't get back to the block and move away, which I'm in Detroit, there's a lot of people that didn't do that, athletes and entertainers, and a lot of people do come and get back. You understand why? Because the very same place you was birthed at, you was raised at, is the very same place they will quickly lay you at. And that's the God honest truth, man. And we don't respect each other's life. And everybody want to point to religion. Everybody want to point that we need to do this. But first of all, we gotta respect each other. We gotta respect our brothers and sisters before we even mend the relationship with black females, and they mend the relationship with us. We have to mend that relationship with our brother. You know, we hear about stories people get killed over iPhones and Jordans. Come on, man. We better than that, man. And I know we better than that as people, but, you know. So Southside calls out, shout the complex, he calls out Kodak Black. All right, first it was Lil Uzi Vert because he spoke to his girlfriend. And I seen that video with Lil Uzi Vert talking to Young Miami from the City Girls. I thought they was joking, but apparently they don't like each other. And Southside, that's his baby mama, whatever. They saying he just got out of prison, this, that, and the third. And he said he wanted to beat him up. You know? But you know how it is. Listen to Southside. He's a producer, by the way. He produced a lot on the... I remember him from producing a lot on Future's Dirty Sprite 2. He's a good producer, too, man. Good producer.
Yeah, you still a... We could bump, too. I'll be back in Miami in a week. Pull up wherever we could bump. Don't bring no security. Bring your... I'm going to bring my... We could bump.
So, you know... So, he about fighting. Okay, I'm going to speak on that in a minute. So, you know, Southside turns attention to Kodak reuniting his feud with Tunnel Vision rapper over Instagram Live. Yak used to the B, 808 Mafia co-founder said over the weekend. He said, we can bump too. I'll be back in Miami in a week. Pull up, whatever. We can bump. Don't bring no security. Their beef may have taken a turn when Kodak recently appeared on Instagram Live and mentioned Southside's girlfriend, Young Miami, and wrote her government name in the comment section. Miami Kodak were in a relationship before he went to jail, which he was behind bars. She got pregnant by Southside's baby. While freestyling from jail, Kodak rapped about punching Young Miami in the stomach and later apologized, admitting his off-the-cuff remarks crossed the line. He also addressed Southside directly, quote, "Ain't no smoke with you, bruh." What that lame shit. He wrote, I pray y'all have a healthy baby, prosperous life, and besides the B word, we got more hits to make. So, I mean, there's beef there. You know, you got the ex. You go to jail on your old merit, going over to Canada with guns in the car, then use your GPS. He slid in and did his thing. My whole thing is this. And remember, she got shot at while she was pregnant too. So, I mean, where was he at when that whole thing, you know, I don't know, I guess, you know, they handled it behind closed doors. But he got arrested, in matter of fact, he got arrested Southside on weapons charges in Florida. Shout out to Complex for being on it. So, this apparently was March 15th, 2021. Florida police confirmed that what Nav said on his track hit, but Metro Boomin Southside got the stick. So, you know, he got, I don't know what happened, but it said producer Southside was arrested Sunday in South Florida after officers conducted a search of his car, found 2 fully loaded guns. NBC Miami reports he was pulled over in Everentia after his Mercedes SUV was spotted with a heavily tinted windshield. Southside told authorities he had Georgia's driver's license, but he didn't have his ID on him. And records check reportedly revealed that his Florida driver's license had been suspended back in May of 2019. Southside confessed to having a handgun between his shoes and another on the floorboard behind the passenger seat, but he said he had a concealed weapon permit. Officers at the scene wrote the police report that he informed the producer that the concealed weapon CCW permit violation by having firearm within reach and not secure in a glove box or in a case in a box inside the vehicle. Authorities later discovered the CCW permit was suspended. I'm gonna tell you why that was. He was taken into custody and charged with carrying a concealed firearm, knowingly driving with a suspended license. He was later released on $5,500 bond. I'm gonna tell you the case with that. Okay. When 9 times out of 10, when they revoke your driver's license, they probably revoke your permit too. So, I mean, for one, that was his mistake for not, and I don't know if it was his car, for not. Easy E back in the 80s had, a situation where he can hide the gun in the dashboard. He should have been had his gun in the dashboard. 2, should have had maybe at least in the trunk or in the glove. I don't know if I think Florida gun-friendly state, open carry, but at the same time, they pulling niggas over every day for tinted windows. Why you had tinted windows? No, you had. Then your license was suspended. Why not just go ahead and pay it? You know what I'm saying? So just these niggas got all these money and don't have priorities set straight. Remember Javante? Javante Davis, a boxer, got didn't have his license, got pulled over, blah blah blah. Truly ignorant. Get your license together, dog. It don't cost nothing most of the time. They got a program. He got money. He's a top producer. And you always got a gun case, you on the internet talking about fighting. No, my brother. Priorities is mixed up. We're not talking about fighting. We're going to handle that case. We're not going to talk on the internet. You got ways to get in reach with him. And do you really want to go to Miami, in which that's his town? I don't know where Southside from. Let's see where he's from. You want to go in another nigga's backyard and think it's a fair one? Did you not just see what happened with King Von? Niggas ain't fighting for real these days. He about the same age as me. Joshua Howard Llewellyn. He with Gucci Mane Records. He from Atlanta. So do you want to go to somebody's backyard and think about fighting? No. That's like going to shoot dice in somebody else's backyard, another hood backyard, and you break them. You know what you're going to do? Have to give him some money before you leave that backyard. But hey, let me know what you guys think about the situation. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, all our social media link subscription. Fast way reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Link subscription, Facebook group link there as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link as well. Appreciate the love support. Peace.